Warmly. Yes. And hopefully you make it there. I mean,
yeah.
A lot of those side roads, people can't even get out of them.
It's tough getting out, and it happened to you this morning.
Yeah,
Let's take a look. We actually got some pictures. Honestly, from here, it doesn't look that bad. Like when mine got stuck, I had so much snow up in the under part of the car, above the tires.
This was after I shoveled it out.
Right. So, I mean, but it's so easy to get stuck. And what is the picture on the left? What's happening there?
Okay, so I actually had to grab a shovel off my neighbor's porch. So thank you, neighbor, if you're watching. So grabbed that shovel, and I went to go return it after I shoveled the car out, hoping that I could make it out. Like, look at that street.
Yeah.
There's only a few tracks in it. It's like 2 feet deep.
It's probably like, nine inches deep at least.
Yeah, so I cut corners to return the shovel, and I ended up waist deep in the snow, and I honestly almost started crying. I was just like, this is the worst morning
At least
ever.
you got out. We were prepared to send.
No, that's true.
We were prepared to call dispatch.
But look at my car.
We couldn't send anymore. We all had to work.
We were all working.
I have a Chevy Equinox all-wheel drive, and I got stuck. I mean, that is insane. I grew up in Buffalo, and I haven't gotten stuck with all-wheel drive like that before. I mean, they just have a lot more resources there, but
yeah. Well, a tough morning. I'm glad it ended okay for you and you're able to get out. Hopefully the same for you.
Thanks for all the support, KBOI. Even though you couldn't send someone, you were on the phone with me.
Stayed on the phone with her. So a rough morning for Kelsey. Hopefully not the same story for you. Well, we've already beat out our yearly average as far as snowfall. So almost 23 inches in about a month and 4 days between December and the month of January. Now we turn cold. 10 degrees outside right now. It's going to get colder than this as we head toward tomorrow. Feels like 2 with the wind chill. So these temperatures here can be a little bit deceiving. It is 22 below zero in Stanley. A bitter cold night up there. We are going to see a night similar to that. Well, in that direction, I should say. Not quite that bad. 2 degrees is what it feels like here in Boise. Feels like 17 below zero in Baker City, minus 14 in McCall with the wind chill. So drier air taking over. Here's our storm system creeping off to the south and the east of us. Here comes the cold air out of Canada. So thankfully, like we thought last week, it's not going to be a several day thing. This will be a couple of days before we warm back up. But our high today, 16 degrees. Don't be surprised if we hit that in the morning and then start to plummet with the temperatures. So flurries possible this morning. Otherwise, gradually clearing. Tonight, temperatures going to get down to about 6 below zero. Some of the coldest temperatures we've seen since December of 2013, and it could be even colder in some places. Clearing skies, low clouds and fog may be our friend tonight as far as keeping those temperatures from getting much colder. I think that'll mostly develop tomorrow morning out in eastern Oregon and into parts of the western Treasure Valley. Otherwise, we stay clear. That storm scoots off to the east of us, and it's not until Saturday that we get our next hints of some change. It will start up late Saturday into the evening hours. This particular model showing snow. There is a chance of snow in the forecast. Of course, things can change when we're still a couple of days away. It's this here, this next batch of subtropical moisture that we're a little concerned about coming in from the south. By Sunday into Monday, it's going to bring rain back to the valleys, more like what we should be seeing this time of the year, but it could cause some problems as it gets warmer with all this snow on the ground. So keep an eye on these overnight temperatures. 16 below in Burley. Will be at 12 below in Sun Valley. A mix of sun and clouds up there today. Very cold in our mountains today and tomorrow too. Minus 12 in McCall overnight, minus 13 in Cascade. We'll be right around the 0 degree mark in Weiser. You're going to be one of the only areas that doesn't dip below zero for most of us. Into the sub-zero range we go. 7 below in Nampa, minus 6 in Cuna tonight. Highs in the teens today, highs in the single digits by tomorrow, and this is setting us up for it. So setting the stage for even colder air on the way tomorrow. 5 degrees, our daytime high for your Friday. So if you can stay inside, tomorrow is one of those days I'd recommend to do it. 6 below both nights. Then we get that warming trend. It comes pretty quickly. Look at that. Almost 40 degrees by early next week. When we get the rain, though, we are going to watch for the potential for flooding. So stay with us as we'll keep you updated on that process, guys.